Battle of the Guards. Happy Accident, Happy Review. Big Bad Workshop, Fresh Monkey Fiction, Monster Force
versus
Hasbro, G.I. Joe Classified.
Power Up.
Good to Joe. In the red corner, Destro's Iron Grenadier. In the black corner, Sleepwalker Obsidian Elite Guardsman. Been waiting over a year to do this versus. Gonna cover a lot in a little bit of time and hit a lot of poses in this one.
Fight on.
Standard window box packaging, while the Sleepwalker comes in a 5th panel window box package with origin story comic printed on the inner flap. Iron Grenadier costs $24.99 and includes 9 accessories: saber, scabbard, and helmet, submachine gun, pistol, assault rifle, and heavy machine gun, each with removable magazines. Sleepwalker cost $36.99, includes 39 accessories: armband, variant head, trigger hands, open hands, fists, Zeiss rifle and pistol, regulator, and interchangeable accessories, backpack, 6 hoses, 6 blast effects, and gravestone base. Iron Grenadier has over 20 points of articulation, sculpted details from top to bottom, plastic molded in shades of gray and black, silver, gold, red, and high-gloss black paint accents. Sleepwalker has over 20 points of articulation, is also molded in shades of gray and black. Boots and gloves adopt a black matte finish instead of the high gloss seen on the Grenadier. Red, white, and silver paint accents. Let's gear up the Iron Grenadier. The iconic helmet is loosely inspired by the German M1916 Stahlhelm military helmet. Pistol and submachine gun holster on the back. Scabbard pegs into the belt. Iron Grenadier geared up and ready for combat. Now, let's gear up the Sleepwalker. Backpack features 5 holes for customization with the interchangeable accessories. You can have a field day messing around with these. If you're into troop building and making variant figures, Operation Monster Force has you covered. Backpack plugs in very securely. Attach the regulator and optional hoses, and you can plug those in to the back of the head attached to the figure. Sleepwalker variant, geared up and ready for war. Let's mix things up and get that variant head sculpt in here and make use of some of these hoses and that Zeiss rifle. Sleepwalker second variant, ready for combat. With our 2 combatants geared up, let's get them in action. Comparisons: G.I. Joe Classified, Crocmaster, Action Force, Marvel Legends, YOLO Park, Transformers, 1/18 scale, Joy Toy. That's that oil drum, brick wall, and explosion I know many of you have.
Power Up.
Mug. Get your Happy merch today. Here go that popular Iron Grenadier's bat. Hey, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a review for this or more Joe figures. Or if you want me to stick to Transformers, I'm all ears. We're in the final stretch. It's time for my happy thoughts, my final thoughts I'm going to go over any issues that I have with these figures, nitpicks, talk a bit about articulation and weapons. So let's get into it and start with the Iron Grenadier. That look and feel. Original 3 3/4 inch figure released in 1988. Upper body design is very faithful to the original, while the lower half has been reimagined. I dig this trench coat look. Let's talk about this helmet. While it does fit on securely, for me, when I was posing him around, it was constantly popping off. Bandolier is a separate piece. It could be removed if you want to, and it plugs right into the back where normal backpacks go. Oh, yeah, there go that helmet. It stayed in place for the most part during posing. The submachine gun and pistol fit very securely. The scabbard though, however, that was popping off a lot. For articulation, if you're familiar with GI Joe Classified, you know what you're getting into with this one. I am not entirely certain which body parts are shared with others. I'm sure there's some shared usage going on here. Maybe somebody like Rat Face 44 can give you the details on that. I will say butterflies are nice, but this is not how you do it, Hasbro. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. For me, the lack of variant hands really hurts playability. But you know, even if they were included, I'd be afraid to swap them out because I've had the wrist pegs on these figures break on me, and that's even after heating them up. But everything else, articulation, it's really good on this figure. Double knees, double elbows, fairly useless wrist swivel, great ankle rockers, got the drop down at the hip, and that helps get the leg up around that trench coat. So yeah, that's pretty nice. The coat is gonna give you some hindrance, but hey, you can hit some poses. I think I demonstrated that. I hope I demonstrated that. But that's him. Let's move on to the Sleepwalker. Oh, and tolerances on my figure are pretty good. Okay, but let's say out with the old and in with the new. Big Bag Toy Store getting in a game with Fresh Monkey Fiction. Let's talk that look and feel. This figure was lighter than I expected, and I want to show here the difference between the gloss and the matte. Which do you like better? You know, if they made a variant of this figure with gloss black, on that belt and boots, I might be down for that. So Operation Monster Force, they the new, just dropped the first wave of figures in 2024. Let's look at his articulation. Oops, my bad. I didn't have his neck on all the way, but I can tell you, man, the range of motion on the head and the neck, oh, it's so smooth. It feels so good. Great range of motion. It just destroys the Iron Grenadier. The overcoat is a semi-soft plastic. It goes over the body, so I can't really see what's going on underneath, but it feels like they got some Action Force articulation with the torso and the waist ball joints going on in there. Everything else is fairly standard. It's on par with Action Force. I'm happy to see somebody jump into the game and step up to the plate and give Valaverse a run for their money. Honestly, they got it. They got all the articulation where you want it, and it all works. It's toleranced well. I don't feel like anything is going to break. The ankles are really nice. You know me, I love ankle rockers, but hey, Fresh Monkey Fiction is bringing the heat. I apologize for the music in this video. The batch I usually use has all been copyright struck. It's very disappointing, especially for a video like this, but hey, I'm off topic. Let's talk weapons. Iron Grenadier. Gold saber is nice. I worry about the black paint on the handle rubbing off. Plastic for these guns is still a bit bendy. No paint whatsoever on the machine guns. At least the forward grip is molded in a different color. Magazine can be removed. Same thing goes for the heavy machine gun. The bullets are painted gold or molded in gold. Gun enthusiasts, however, they may take issue with these weapons, but I'm okay with them. Surprisingly, for the price, Sleepwalker only includes 2 firearms. However, they are fully painted, they got some weathering on them, and they're a bit more sturdy. Feel like that nice ABS that we got going with the Action Force weapons. I really dig the sci-fi designs, and the included blast effects fit really well into the barrel holes. Magazine on the Zeiss rifle doesn't remove, but man, it looks cool. And of course, you got the port where you can customize, put hoses and stuff. I am a little bit worried about that little stock there, so be mindful when posing with this equipped. You don't want to snap that off. Fair amount of customization fun to be had with the backpack. Just be careful with dry swaps. I used a heater and that made the in and outs really nice, so highly recommended. At the end of the day, I had a lot of fun with both of these figures, especially, once I started posting them together. I could have spent a lot of time having these guys fight each other and messing with the dioramas and stuff. But, hey, let me know who wins. Are you Team Iron or Team Sleep? There's that gravestone base in action. Let me know down below who your pick is, and thanks for watching. Fine, all my guys are dead. Hi. I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it, man. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I've got some more here. I've got some playlists for y'all to peep. If you feel like binging, that'd be great. And hey, if you did like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much. You're the best around.
the next one. On to the next one.